Hi, this is Rachel and welcome to my channel. I am here for my January, February, and about half of March empties. Um, I was planning on doing this right at the end of February, but then time got away from me as usual. So it is March 15th today. So right smack dab in the middle of March. And I'm getting my empties video filmed. We actually got a snow day today. It's pretty typical for South Dakota. Winter has to make its like one last hurrah before we can finally get our nice spring weather. Otherwise, it's been like in the 60s. It's been so nice. But definitely not unexpected. It was the wet, heavy snow we got. I think somebody said around 7 inches. It was pretty tall. I'm not exactly sure, but it was pretty tall. So yeah, I have been burning and melting like crazy. So you're going to see a lot of candle and wax empties in here, as well as all my other empties. And there's quite a few in here. So that's always good to get some stuff used up. And in my next video, I'll probably have some new products to show you guys because through couponing, I've been getting quite a few new products and I've been trying to use them right away just so I can review them in case you want to get them before all the coupons start disappearing. Okay, so let's start here. My first one is the Body Shop, the Shea Butter. I don't go through body butters as fast as I used to, but I really like putting this on my legs at night as a kind of non-scented lotion. It's nice and heavy, so it does a good job moisturizing overnight. I'm not a big fan of the body butters during the day. Okay, I finished up a shave gel, and this is the Skintimint, the lotionized vitamin E. Really about any shave gel works pretty well for me, so I would definitely repurchase that one. I finished up a Winterberry Wonder lotion. Winterberry Wonder is my favorite scent. I have so much of this scent. I love it so much. I use it every single winter. And lucky for me, Bath & Body Works keeps bringing it back. So I will continue to purchase as long as they continue to make it. I got the Arctic Berry hand soap. This is the foaming hand soap. I'm not a huge fan of the foaming hand soaps. I like the deep cleansing ones better, but I don't mind the foaming hand soaps when I do use them. This one was a really light scent. I mean, nothing really too special. I don't think I would run out and repurchase it again. Okay, and then I finished up a Snowflake and Citrus candle. I think this one was about halfway through when I started it, so I must have started it last winter. This is one of my favorite scents again. It is just like a fresh, clean scent, so definitely a repurchase for me. I think I already have 2 or 3 more, so I don't probably need to run out and get any more anytime soon. This was actually a Christmas present, and this is the Cranberry Mandarin. It's a Mainstays candle. This one burned, I would say, really, really fast. I think I had this one done in maybe like a week and a half. So for a 3-wick, it felt like it just went really, really fast. The scent was good, not overly strong, but definitely true to its name, the Cranberry Mandarin. So I did enjoy this one. And then I did a pumpkin apple candle. So I started this one in the fall, but then I wasn't really home a whole lot in the fall. So I did finish it up this winter. Again, one of my favorites. I probably already have backups of it. It's a really good scent, really true to its name, and a great scent for fall. Okay, I finished up this huge Shea Moisture conditioner. Still working on the shampoo. This lasted me forever. Like, I have legit been using this since I moved into my house, and that was back in July, and I just finished it a few days ago. Really good conditioner, worked really well on my hair, made my hair super soft and easy to comb. So I would repurchase this. I don't know if I'll purchase this big of a bottle again, though. All right, I finished a cranberry supplement. I've been taking these for probably around 2-ish years, and I do think they help with my overall health, so I will continue taking them. I did repurchase the Sam's Club one because I was able to find it. Okay, I finished Renews a Cone in the Snuggle. I'm trying to finish up the remaining Renews a Cones I have. They're really nothing special. I don't plan on continuing to purchase them. Yeah, they don't do too much. So really, they're just not very special. This one was fine. It smelled really good if you were up near it, but when you walk into a room, like the Renusa cones are not something you're going to be able to smell. All right, I finished up Clorox disinfecting wipes. Those are always good to have around. I don't use them as much anymore just because I have all-purpose spray, and I'll just use that and a cloth paper towel to wipe up messes. But every so often when you have those really gross messes, that's when Clorox comes in handy. I finished up one of my favorite hand soaps. This is a cranberry peach. This one I have purchased, I think 3 or 4 of them, and I think I have finished all of them now because I really did enjoy this scent, and Bath & Body Works unfortunately did not bring it back this last Christmas, so I wasn't able to get any more. Really good scent. It's sweet peaches, tart cranberry, and gala apple. Really fresh, clean. I really enjoy it. I finished up a BioTrue contact solution. You guys have all heard it. I really enjoy this contact solution. It's one of my favorites. I finished up a Pantene leave-in conditioner spray. This works really well for my long hair, so it makes it easy to comb, and I have repurchased this one over and over again. Finished up a shower gel, and this was in the pink sugar plum, and this was in the old packaging, so you know this one was an older scent. It was good. I really enjoyed it. And then I finished up a hair mask, and this was the argan oil from Morocco. I really did enjoy this hair mask. I wish I could find it in like a container. When I went to the store, all I can find it is the pouches, and I find these to be really hard to use because once you open them, there's like no good place to put them. And actually, I put this one on the floor by my shower, and then I ran my Roomba and forgot that it was there, and I came home and my Roomba had run it over a couple times and wasted some of the conditioner. So that's my complaint about the packaging, but the product itself was good. I finished up a Renews a Cone, and this is in the scent Swirls. Kind of same thing. Good scent. Smells good in the packaging. Can't really smell it when you come in the room. Okay. I finished up a Yankee Candle matte wax melt, and this was in Holiday Homecoming. Really good scent. I do feel like sometimes the Yankee Candles, the wax melts go really fast, but I'll leave my wax melt warmer on like 24/7. So usually about every 3 days, I'm switching the wax out. I did really enjoy this one though. Okay, I finished up another Renews a Cone, and this is the vanilla. Oh, and this is one of my favorite Yankee Candle wax melts. So this is the sugared cinnamon apple. That is such a great fall scent. I used it up this winter, and it worked perfectly fine for winter too. Then I finished up a Pronamel. This is the Strong and Bright Enamel toothpaste. I noticed this one was getting kind of old, so I decided it was time to use it up. I got this when it was a pretty new product, and as always, Pronamel, Sensodyne, they work really well for my teeth, and they have reduced the sensitivity in my teeth so much since I've started using them exclusively. I finished up a Scrubbing Bubbles toilet bowl cleaner. I'm not a huge fan of this one. I don't really like the smell, and the cap is kind of weird too. Like, it dispenses the product pretty funny. So this one is not going to be a repurchase for me. I remember I also got this one when I was pretty new, used a coupon, got it really cheap, which is so great to get to try out products for cheap, but I'm glad that when I do get around to trying them, then I get to decide if I really like them or not. Okay, I finished up an Olay body wash, and this is the Crushed Ginger. I wasn't as big of a fan of this one as I thought I was going to be. The scent in the bottle smelled really good, but the product itself was kind of blah once you got it out of the bottle. So it was okay, but I don't think it's going to be a scent that I'm going to repurchase again. I finished up a Culturelle daily probiotics, and if you've been watching my coupon hauls lately, I stocked up on this. I am good for quite a while with Culturelle. This one works really well for me. I think it has helped with some of my stomach issues a lot since I've been taking it. So yeah, definitely a repurchase. Then I finished up a Scentsy wax melt, and this is in the Christmas Cottage. I'm not going to show the front just because it has the person that I order Scentsy from. But this one was a really good Christmassy scent, and I have already purchased another one from her. It is such a good scent. I finished up a women's multivitamin from Nature Made. I think this multivitamin is really good. I have already repurchased, and must be a pandemic stock up thing. I have not seen this in the store recently, so I was glad that I already had another bottle sitting on my shelf when I ran out. Okay, and then I finished up a Garnier Whole Blends conditioner. Again, I'm still working on the shampoo. So what happens is I really like to have matching shampoos and conditioners. So once my conditioner runs out, I move the shampoo to a different shelf, and that's the shampoo I use on the days I do deep conditioner, which is only about once a week. So that's sometimes it slows down my progress with the shampoos, but they all get used up in due time. I really like the Whole Blends. It works really well for my hair. Almost any shampoo and conditioner works pretty good for my hair. But the Whole Blends does work pretty good. It smells really good. And it's something I like to pick up when I can get it really cheap with coupons. Okay, and then I finished up a Mint and Argan chapstick. I get this from Grove Collaborative. One of my favorite chapsticks, kind of on the pricier side, but it just it tingles on your lips and you know it's working. Okay, and then my last wax melt, and this is the Mandarin Cranberry. Pretty true to its name. I really enjoy this one. So yeah, that is it. That is all my empties. I'm so proud that I finished up this many products. Really, I finished up quite a few products for this first little bit of the year. And there will be quite a few more coming within the next couple months. So probably because I did 2.5 months this time, I'll look at doing 2.5 months next time. So I'll look at filming another video towards the end of May, and we'll see how many products I finish up between now and the end of May. So thank you for watching my video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, this is Rachel and welcome to my channel. I am here for an empties video. So this empties video is going to be the second half of March, all of April, all of May, and then majority of June. It is June 20th as I filmed this video today. So June is over, just right around the corner here. So I'm going to count this to be almost the rest of June, and then I'll do another empties video probably in September or early October. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump in. I have quite a bit of empties to share with you. So I finished the beloved Soothing Calm Sheet Mask. I really enjoyed this sheet mask. It really did a nice job brightening my face, and it made my face feel really good after using it. I got these on sale at Target, so I do have quite a few more to use. Next one I finished is the Clean and Clear Morning Burst. I love this stuff. I've purchased it many times over and over. It's just a nice, gentle face wash, and I really enjoy it. Okay, and then I just stuck these in my car. They're the car clips from Febreze, and they're the Bora Bora waters, and they smell really good so far. I got these on a buy one get one free coupon that I used at Target that I got from one of the P&Gs. So I do really enjoy the car Febreze clips. They do a nice job, especially when the air conditioning is on. I don't think they do as well of a job during the winter when you don't have your top vents on usually. But I do really enjoy these, and this Bora Bora Waters is a really nice scent. Okay, and then as far as contact solution goes, I have 3 of them. They are all the BioTrue, which you guys know is my favorite, my go-to contact solution. I have not been buying contact solution lately because I am like overloaded on contact solution, so I've been trying to use some of it up, but I do go through about one of these per month. I finished up a Coppertone Sport sunscreen. This is the SPF 50. I've been going through lots of sunscreen because I've been spending lots of time outside this summer between my job and my outdoor projects. Coppertone Sport is my go-to for sunscreen. I really do enjoy this sunscreen, and I think it works well, helping me not get burnt. I still have got burnt, but that's just sometimes how it goes. Hand soaps, I finished up the Sun Drenched Peach. I love the packaging on this one, and I think that's half of the reason I bought this one, because I really do love the packaging. But I really did enjoy the scent as well. It was a nice peach scent. Finished up the Arctic Berry, also a really good scent. I think I've purchased this one quite a few times. They come out with it about every Christmas time. And then the Marshmallow Flurries. This one was just okay. The packaging, again, is awesome, but the scent was just okay. And then I finished up a Beauty and Planet Coconut and Yang Yang conditioner. I think the shampoo I'm still working on, but I really did enjoy the conditioner. Love and Planet Beauty is one of my favorite brands of shampoo and conditioner. Works really well on my hair. And then I finished up a L'Oreal Paris Repair and Defend conditioner. As my hair gets longer, I go through way more conditioner than I do shampoo, so I'm also still working on the shampoo that matches this one. I really enjoyed the L'Oreal Paris. I really like this line, especially the sulfate-free version, because I just know it's better for my hair. And it does such a nice job making my hair soft and easy to comb. I finished up a bottle of detangler, and if you guys have been around for a while, you know this is like my go-to detangler. I just continue to repurchase it because it really does help with making my hair easy to comb. Okay, I finished a Grove hand cream, and this is the Bergamot Orange. I actually went to go reorder this because this is one of my favorite hand creams, and Grove stopped making it, so I am going to try a new one of their hand creams by the Rooted brand. But I really did enjoy this hand cream. It did a really nice job on my hands. Rubs in quickly, which I like in a hand cream, and I also like the scent. I finished up a Pro Enamel toothpaste, which again, if you guys have been around for a while, you know this is about the only toothpaste I can use because my teeth are so sensitive. Okay, I finished this Perfectly Posh Good Hydrations in shower lotion. This was a just straight up lavender scent, like the kind you would get in essential oils. I did enjoy this scent and the lotion itself. I just don't use in shower lotion all that much more. I don't feel like it really does anything for my skin because I still end up putting lotion on after I get out of the shower, which was the whole point behind in shower lotion originally, was that I would be able to skip putting lotion on outside of the shower, but I feel like my skin still needs it, so I really have not used in shower lotion as much in the last few years, but I do still have some that I need to use up, so I'm kind of still working on using them up. This was a good one. I'm not going to repurchase for the reasons I just stated, but I do really enjoy the Perfectly Posh brand. Finished a Dove Rejuvenating. This was the Pomegranate and Hibiscus Tea Body Wash. I do really like the Dove body wash. I don't think they hold a candle to the Bath and Body Works body wash, but they're also about half of the price, and you can use, coupons on Dove body wash. So I will continue to purchase Dove body wash, but I have to say I'm still a Bath and Body Works fan at heart when it comes to body wash. Okay, I finally finished up this big bottle of the Shea Moisture shampoo. I got this from Costco probably like last August. Really amazing shampoo and conditioner. Really super enjoyed it, and I'm actually thinking of buying it again when it goes on sale, even in this really big bottle that takes me forever to use up, because it was a pretty good deal when I got it last time, and it worked really well on my hair. Okay, I finished the Culturelle probiotic gummies. I did enjoy the gummies. They taste really good. I just don't like how fast the gummies go bad in the vitamin form. Like as I was getting towards the bottom, they were getting hard. So that's why I prefer to just buy the tablets. But if you guys watch some of my January, December coupon videos, you know that the deals on these were just too good to pass up. Oh, and I finished one more of those. Same thing, the Culturelle, the probiotic gummies. Okay, I finished up the Avon, the Moisture Therapy Lotion. I love this lotion. I have several backups. One of my coworkers used to sell Avon, so I would order from her for about once a year. She doesn't sell anymore, but I still have a bit of a stockpile left, and then eventually when I need more, I'll just have to find a new Avon consultant. Okay, and then I finished out the L'Oreal Elvive, and this is the shampoo. Again, the conditioner was used up like months ago, and I just finally finished the shampoo. And what I usually do after I finish the conditioner is I leave the shampoo in my shower, and then I use the shampoo with my deep conditioner. So that's why sometimes the shampoo is a little slower to use up after I finished up the matching conditioner, because it only gets used about once a week with my deep conditioner. But I really like my shampoo and conditioner to match. But also I'm not going to throw out perfectly good shampoo. Okay, I finished up a bath bomb, and this was in the Beloved lavender, and you could maybe see that second part, hyops. Yeah. Anyways, this one was a really good bath bomb. I felt like it did a really nice job on my skin. And the cool part, I've never seen any other bath bomb. It had real lavender, like, sprigs in it, like the little leaves, and those floated around in my bath. They were kind of a pain to clean up after I was done with my bath, but I really enjoyed it. Again, I got these on a really good sale at Target, so I have a few bath bombs to use up. Finished up in eye drops, and this is just the Up and Up eye drops. And again, if you guys have been around, you know these are my go-to eye drops. I have been trying the Blink ones recently, and I do really enjoy them as well. They're just a bit more expensive than the Target ones. Okay, I finished up the Glade wax melts, and this is in the scent Love. It's a vanilla scent. It was a really nice set of wax melts. I think I got these like years ago when I found them again, and I was like, okay, I should throw these in my wax warmer and use them up. And I did really enjoy it. And then I finished up the Grove Mint and Argan chapstick. This one was like, I could not get any more out of it. It was on my purse, and every time I needed chapstick, I was trying to dig more out of it. And eventually one day I remembered, like, oh, hey, I need to replace that chapstick in my purse that is always out. So I have a new one on my purse now. This is my favorite chapstick. I love this stuff. Okay, and then I finished up a Shea Butter lip butter. I really enjoyed this as well. This is from the Body Shop. Again, probably got it a few years ago and just finally used it up. And then I finished up the Q Bella Revitalizing Strawberry Peel Off Mask. Again, really enjoyed this mask. I love face masks. I just don't buy these individual use ones very often. Because they can get expensive. But I do have quite a few from Perfectly Posh that come in a tube that last a little bit longer, but they just take a while to use up, which is why you don't see face masks very often in my Empties videos. And then I finished up Nature Made Extra Strength Magnesium. I really like the Nature Made brand for vitamins. I think they are a good solid brand, and these worked really well for me. So I would definitely repurchase. Already have. Yeah. And then my very last item is I finished up a Cactus Blossom candle from Bath & Body Works. This candle was the worst burning candle I have ever had from Bath & Body Works. I usually have no problems whatsoever with candles burning evenly. This one burned so unevenly that at the end there was just a ton of wax left. I ended up putting it on my wax melt warmer and letting the wax melt. And then I dumped it into my wax melt warmer and warmed it in there for a few days to get the rest of the scent out of the wax. As far as the scent goes, I really was not impressed with this one. I love the Cactus Blossom scent, but I just was not impressed with this one in candle form. I think I like it a lot better in a hand soap, and I have not tried their body care. Because I just don't think it would be my thing as far as body care goes. But yeah, as far as the candle goes, no plans to repurchase this one. So that is the end of my Empties video. I had quite a few products, and I'm excited to get them out the door in the recycling. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Hi, this is Rachel and welcome to my channel. I am here for an Empties video, and I believe this is July, August, and September of 2021. I have quite a few empties. So I'm just gonna get started right away. I finished up a lot of stuff. So first one here is Scentsy Wax Melt, and this is the baked apple pie. And this one is delicious, and it smells exactly like what the name says, baked apple pie. I love this one. I finished up a Culturelle, the probiotic gummies. If you've been watching my couponing videos, I think this is my last one. I do not prefer the gummies, but in January, they were on such a good deal that I could just not pass them up. So I had 3 bottles of the gummies and I finished them. I mean, they're tasty and I think they work, but they just get so hard as you get towards the bottom of the bottle, and that's what I don't like about gummy vitamins, and that's why I've kind of went away from gummy vitamins. And then I also finished up a potassium supplement. This was the big one from Sam's Club. There was 500 in here. I've literally had this since I was living in my apartment, and that was back in like 2018, 2019. You know, I don't remember to take my vitamins every single day. So if I was taking it every single day, definitely would have finished this a lot sooner. But you know, 500 for me was a lot. So that was, you know, it lasted me a long time. So that is the end of that big bottle. I actually can't find it at Sam's Club right now. I think there was a shortage on vitamins during coronavirus. So I did end up buying some different ones. Okay. I got another Scentsy Wax Melt, and this was the Be Fabulous. Oh, yeah, it's a really fruity scent. That's all I'm really getting from it. I remember that I liked it, but I can't really describe it to you. But it's a very fruity scent, and I do remember I liked this one for the summertime. I finished up a Copper Tone Sport Lotion sunscreen. I went through a ton of this summer. I worked at a daycare and we were outside a lot, and we went to the pool, you know, 2 to 3 times a week. So I just went through a lot of sunscreen this summer, but definitely I like this brand the best. This one's my favorite. I finished up the Mediterranean Blue Waters Ultra Shea Moisturizer. I really liked this one. It was just a light, airy water scent, and I love water scents. I've been working on this one for quite a while, though. I have so many choices for the summer that I really have a hard time sticking to just one of them. So I feel like my summer lotions and sprays, it takes me a long time to get through them. I finished up an Olay body wash, and this was the nighttime body wash, the one with retinol. This one was really good. I really enjoyed the scent. I really enjoyed the consistency, how it lathered, everything about this one. I really liked this one. This is the little bit more expensive Olay body wash, but I would definitely pick it up again if I could get a good deal on it. Okay, and then I finished up the Raspberry Tangerine hand soap. This one was delicious. It smelled so good. I wasn't sure that I was like a big fan of the formula, so this was the gentle gel, but it didn't have any beads in it or anything. It felt kind of more like a soft soap consistency, which I always buy Bath & Body Works because I like their formula for their hand soap. So I wasn't crazy about that, but it smelled so good. And then I also finished up Citrus and Sandalwood Gentle Foaming Hand Soap. I think I probably bought this one for the packaging. I also did really like the scent. The scent was really good too. I like citrus. I like sandalwood. So yeah, this one would be a repurchase for me if they come back with it. Okay, I finished up Palmer's Cocoa Butter. I actually got this one from my grandma. She was getting rid of some stuff and she just wondered if this would be something that I would use. So she had used just a little bit of it. I used it primarily on the bottoms of my feet, and oh my gosh, it worked really, really well on those hard spots of dead skin. So I did end up picking up another one of these. Okay, and there is another sunscreen. This one's the SPF 50. And then I finished up a Skintimate shaving cream. This is probably the primary shaving cream that I use. It works really well, so I keep repurchasing this one. This 35% one, extra one, was really good because it took me a while to go through it. Okay, and then I actually finished up both of my Finish products this month, which is odd, but it does happen every so often. So this is the Finish Jet Dry, and then I have the Finish the dishwasher tablets. These have been all I have used for the past 3-4 years with my dishwasher because I think Finish works the best. Other people, Cascade is their ride or die, but I prefer Finish. I feel like I can get pretty good deals on Finish too. I usually buy it at Costco or Sam's when they have their coupon book deal. Okay, I finished up a Magic in the Air shower gel. I love Magic in the Air. It's a really nice flowery scent. So I definitely would repurchase this one. As you all know though, I am working on using up my Bath & Body Works shower gels. And I am getting so close on the winter ones to them being like at a manageable level. I got there with my fall one. So my fall, I purchased one every fall now, and that is my one that I use up in the fall, and I'm getting so close with my winter ones. I've got a ways to go with summer yet. Okay, and then I finished up the L'Oreal Everpure, and this is the Scalp Detox Shampoo. I think I did the conditioner in a different video unless I find it in my bucket. But I really did enjoy this shampoo. I like that it doesn't have parabens in it, and they kind of got rid of some of those other ingredients that aren't great for you in this line of the L'Oreal shampoo. So I do really like this one. It works good for my hair. Oh, and there's another Copper Tone sunscreen. This was the spray one, SPF 50. And then I finished up a Bliss Drench and Quench Cream to Water Hydrator for All Day Moisturizer. This one I got as a sample. I don't even remember when. Probably in one of my Target beauty boxes when I was still ordering those. This one took me forever to use up just because I'm not a fan of like gel moisturizers. I much prefer the ones that are more of a lotion consistency. So, for that reason, I wouldn't repurchase this one. Okay, why don't we do all my eye care? So I've got a BioTrue, a full-size contact solution, and then I've also got a mini. If you guys have been around a while, you know BioTrue is like my go-to contact solution. I pretty much use that or Renew. I did get a bunch of AccuView for free, so I will be trying AccuView soon. But I like to use them in order of expiration date. Okay, and then I got lots and lots of eye drops. So I got the Up and Up eye drops, the Blink. This one's the lens drops, and then the Blink, the dry contacts. So you have to be really careful with the blink eye drops. Make sure you are choosing the ones that are made for contacts, because they do have some that are just for like red irritated eyes, and they are not safe for contacts. Same thing with Target. They do have a red eye one that is not safe for contacts. So Target's contact solution, that has been my go-to for several years now, but I had some really good coupons on the blink, so I decided to give them a try, and I did really, really like them. I think they probably even worked better than the Target ones, but they're a lot more expensive for like not that much bigger of a bottle. So if it came down to not finding a deal on the blink ones, I probably would go back to the Target ones, because they definitely do work. Okay, and then I finished a blue agave and melon Scentsy wax melt. This one was also delicious. I really, really liked this scent a lot. You really could smell the melon and the blue agave together. They were just like, it was a really fruity scent. It was, oh, so good. I really liked that one. And then I finished up Sensodyne Rapid Relief and Sensodyne Pronamel Gentle Whitening. Sensodyne and Pronamel are my go-to toothpaste because they work really well on my sensitive teeth. So I really do enjoy those. I finished up a spray deodorant, and this was in the Fresh Energy. I really like Degree. Degree's a little bit cheaper than Dove too, but I feel like we get less deals on the Degree, so I don't have as many Degree. But I do like this deodorant. It works really, really well. Doesn't stain my clothes. So yeah, definitely will keep repurchasing. Okay, and then I finished up a Dentec floss picks. These work really well. They're like the only way I can get myself to floss is by using floss picks, so I really do like these ones. And then I opened up a Febreze Small Spaces Sea Spray. I'm not a huge fan of the small spaces. I'm just going to be real honest, because I really cannot smell them. I put them in my kitchen, which maybe is too big of an area, but even in my bathroom, I could not smell the small spaces. Some people love them. I'm not a huge fan. Okay, and then the Mediterranean Blue Waters hand soap. Oh my gosh, I love Mediterranean Blue Waters. AKY had it in the body care and the hand soap. So if they were ever to come back with this one, I totally would repurchase. And look at this beautiful packaging. Okay, that is all my empties. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye. Hi, this is Rachel and welcome to my channel. I am here to film an empties video. This will be for the months of October, November, and December of 2021. And at the end of the video, I will have some stats as far as how I did with empties for the year of 2021. I have a whole bunch of products that are so close to being empties, but not quite close enough that I could throw them in the bin. So by the next time I film this video, I should have quite a few empties, but I'm so proud of the progress I made, and I did finish up quite a few products during these last 3 months. So the first one, and if you know me, I don't like to waste anything, but this one, about half the product did end up going to waste just because it got chunky and it got thick. And that's the Downy, the April Fresh fabric softener. So I think this one maybe sat on the shelf for a little too long, and that would be, my fault, not the store's fault, as I bought it and then just didn't use it up fast enough. And it just got chunky and thick, and I got tired of cleaning it out of my sink, so I decided to just scrap about half of the bottle and count it as an empty. But this is one of my favorite Downy scents. I really do enjoy it. I have started, you know, using some other brands of fabric softeners besides Downy, but I always end up coming back to Downy because it's my favorite. Next one I finished is this big box of Q-tips. There was 750 in here. Q-tips are one that I am picky about. I only use the name brand Q-tips because I've used other brands and they just don't work as well as Q-tips do. Okay, and then I finished up a Beauty and Planet conditioner, and this is the 5-in-1 vegan biotin and sun kiss mandarin. This one smells really super good. I have the shampoo still in the shower and I'm still working on it, but I really did enjoy this set. And then this is the Love Beauty and Planet coconut oil and yin yang shampoo. I emptied the conditioner a while ago, but was still working on the shampoo. So here's the shampoo finished up. Love and Planet Beauty is one of my favorite shampoo brands. So I really do enjoy using them. Okay. Next one, I got the Fresh Cranberry, the Febreze car clips. I just put these in my car and so far I'm really enjoying them. And then as far as soap goes, I finished up this Crisp Apple Gentle Foaming hand soap. I don't love the foaming as much as I like the gel hand soap, but I really did like the scent of this one. It was just a clean apple scent. Okay, and then I finished up Creamy Luxe hand soap in the apples and brown sugar. I so wish Bath & Body Works would bring this scent back because it is delicious. It literally smells exactly like what it says, and it is just such a nice scent. And then I finished Jumping in Leaves Nourishing Hand Soap with shea extracts. This one was okay. I wasn't a huge fan of the scent, but it wasn't like a bad scent, but nothing that I am going to be repurchasing. And then the last one I finished up was a Ghoul Friend, and this one was a dark strawberry, ghostly peony, and spine crawling citrus. So it was a nice fruity scent with this pretty Halloween packaging, and I really did enjoy this one. Okay, I finished up 2 BioTrue contact solutions. Yeah, if you've been around for a while, you know the story on BioTrue. It's my favorite contact solution. Okay, and then I finished up Capri Coastal Citrus Shower Gel. I really did enjoy this one. You know, I bought this a few years ago from Bath & Body Works, and I really do like the citrus scent, so I really did enjoy this shower gel. And then I finished up a Garnier Whole Blends Color Care Shampoo, and this is in the Argan Oil and Cranberry. Really enjoyed this scent. This was a really good shampoo. And then I finished up Pantene leave-in conditioner. I love this stuff. I keep repurchasing it because it works. I have probably got my hair cut since the last video that I filmed, so it is easier to comb, but I still do like to use the leave-in conditioner to make it easier to comb. Okay, a couple vitamin products here. I got the Nature Made Women's Multivitamin. I've been taking this one for a few years. I really think it works for me and it's good multivitamin. And then I finished up a Culturelle probiotic, and this one's been pretty common on my channel this year too. I stocked up on it last January when it was on Ibotta, and I'm still working my way through that stash. I think I'm on my last box, and then I have like a box from Costco to go, so I think I'm good until probably March or April of 2022. And then I have a car bar, and this is in Cider Mill, and this is from Scentsy, and I really do enjoy this one too, so I just like to load up on the scents in my car. My car always smells good. Okay, next one is a Perfectly Posh Big Fat Yummy hand cream, and this is in My Hands Are Tied. I've used up several of these ones. Perfectly Posh doesn't make it anymore, but I have always really enjoyed this scent. I don't love the packaging that the Big Fat Yummy hand creams come in, because it seems like you need to cut off the top really soon. There's still a lot of product left in there, so if you're not cutting off the top, you would be wasting a whole lot of lotion. But their scents are delicious. I always keep them by my bed because I love that they rub in really quick, so you don't have like that greasy lotion feel. And then I finished up Garnier Skin Active Clearly Brighter face lotion. This one is my favorite face lotion, and I was very disappointed when Garnier stopped making it, but come to find out, they just call it a different name now. Now it is Garnier Green Labs. It still has sunscreen in it. It's got some different scents, but it still works just as well. I'm using that currently. So I did find my replacement for this, and I am so happy about that. Okay, and then I finished up a Blink contact lens drop. I really do enjoy these eye drops. I do not think I would pay full price for them. I think I would return to the Target Up and Up brand if I had to pay full price. But I do enjoy these ones. I got quite a few couponing, so I've got a few more to use up. Okay, and then I finished up a beloved sheet mask, and this is in the Cactus Flower and Basil. Really enjoyed this sheet mask. You know, really gentle on my face and did a nice job hydrating my face. Okay, and then I'm not sure if I'm still allowed to show you anything on this bottle, so I'm just not going to. But this is a body wash. I got this as part of a Surveys on the Go offer. So what it was is I got sent this body wash in the mail, and then I had 2 weeks to try it out and leave my review on Surveys on the Go. It was like a citrusy body wash. It was okay. It does not lather as much as Bath & Body Works body washes, but that was about my only complaint. Otherwise it was a good body wash, but I don't know like the brand of it or anything about it. They just sent it kind of anonymously to me to see what I think without judging it by the brand. Okay, and then I finished up a Pronamel Strong and Bright toothpaste. You know, if you've been around for a while, you know that Pronamel or Sensodyne are the only toothpaste that I am able to use just due to teeth sensitivity. And then I finished up a wax melt, and this was in Pumpkin Apple, and this might have actually been a votive, but I used it as a wax melt. After using the Scentsy Pumpkin Apple wax melt, this one smelled like a very fake pumpkin apple, and I honestly couldn't stand it, where previously I have loved this scent, but I think, you know, the Scentsy one is just so much more of a real pumpkin apple that I got used to that one, and now this one will not be on my buy list anymore. I finished up a mint and argan chapstick from Grove. I finished up 4 chapsticks total this year, and they are all this mint and argan one from Grove because it is just simply the best. Their brand Rooted now makes their chapstick. I'm using one right now, and it is the exact same product, just has a different label on it. And then a product here that I'm destashing, and this is the Neutrogena, the Skin Balancing Mattifying and Conditioning Clay Cleanser. This one was one I bought with coupons earlier in the year, and the product itself is good, but it bothered my face a lot. I would get out of the shower and my face would just be beet red and very irritated and scratchy, and I don't have sensitive skin, so usually I can use just about anything, but this one bothered my face. I did use it a few times, and that would happen every single time, so there's only probably a little bit gone of this, but I'm not going to use something that's going to irritate my face, so I'm just getting rid of this one. Okay, and then I've got another Pronamel Strong and Bright. So there was 2 of them in there. And then I've got 3 products to end this haul that I'm just destashing. I have been working on clearing out my personal clear closet of just products I do not use. If they have been in there forever and I have just not used them, I am just destashing them because it's not worth keeping something that you're not using. I really want to work on getting that closet down a little bit more this year. So the first one, and I bought this literally while I was in college, which I've been out of college for 4.5 years now. So this is the Tresemme Youth Boost Recharge Shine Lotion. And this is for your hair. It's lotion for your hair. It works. I just don't use it a lot. I just don't find that my hair needs it. So I'm just going to destash it. And then the L'Oreal Paris Lustrous Oil Serum. Again, this is another product for your hair that I just do not find myself reaching for. Obviously, at one point I used it because I'm about right there. But it's just been sitting around for a while, so it's just time to get rid of it. And then my last one is the Garnier Fructis Moroccan Sleek. And this is for frizzy, dry, unmanageable hair. Another one that I just do not really use. It's been sitting around for quite a while, and I just do not find that my hair needs it. So those are just my few products that I am just getting rid of, even though they are not empty. But products that I just do not use. So I'm getting rid of them. So that is it for my empties. So as far as 2021 empties go, I finished up 121 products. I wish I finished up some more sprays. I did not finish up any full-size, mini, no sprays in 2021. I didn't finish up any in 2020 either. So that part to me is disappointing. I know I have quite a few that are like close, but I didn't finish them. And I'm very specific about my seasons when it comes to Bath & Body Works lotion and sprays. So if the season's over and there's just a little bit left in the spray is going back in storage and it will come out again next year. I'm very picky that way. The only one I would say I'm not picky about is the shower gels. I kind of force myself to finish up the shower gels and not just stick them back in storage, but I have been known, if it's like a half-used shower gel or something and there's a lot left and the season changes, I have been known to put them back in storage as well, just because I want to move on to the next season. So hopefully next year we will see some spray empties. Yeah, it would just be nice to use some of those up. So I did really well on my low buy from Bath and Body Works this year. Did not buy very many new products. You know I bought like a couple in April and a couple this holiday season, but for the most part I did really, really good with my low buy and did not add a whole bunch of products. So that I am glad for. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video.